It is disappointing that this man is not known yet. I'm going to start this video off on a negative note. I don't know what we've come to as a fitness community to make this so that this man is not recognized right now. Right? I'm never negative, so we're going to get this positive right now. But this man is the strongest man on the planet, arguably the strongest man ever. It's insane. Take a look at this real quick. Colton, I don't know how to say his last name, we'll just call him Colton E, recently had competed at Big Dogs 5. And at Big Dogs 5, he had managed to set the third highest total of all time. Number 3. What's so crazy about that? This guy weighs 265 pounds. He totaled 2546 at 265 pounds. That's insane. Right now he's got 1 dot behind John Hack for the dots record. He's number 3 on total and number 2 on dots. And this man has only 34,000 followers. Unheard of, right? I don't know how people don't recognize this. I don't know how this guy isn't famous. I don't understand, right? I mean, I don't know. He posts a lot of videos too. He posts these crazy workouts. People just still haven't followed him. But let's check this out. So let's see. All right, 465 kilo squat. Holy crap! All right, so for us cheeseburger people, or American units, I believe that's over 1,000 pounds. Let's just put it that way. Bench, I know that this is 573 at 265. And keep in mind, this guy's in the bench specialist. Now he goes on to deadlift 430 keys, which is 948 for us American, for us cheeseburger people. But that is just unheard of. And what's even crazier about this whole thing is the fact it doesn't even have 6,000 likes. He's the strong. I honestly think he's the strongest man ever. Honestly, because okay, I understand John Hack, especially because he was in sleeves, right? Dots wise, but if you look at John Hack's total on all-time totals, it's not number 3, right? It's more down there. I think him and John Hack go back and forth though, because John Hack's in sleeves too. So honestly, can't take too much credit away from John Hack. But I do think he's the strongest man right now. And I don't understand how people miss these types of lifts. This video only has 20,000 likes. The man is repping 1030. So here we have 1,000 single. He missed this, which would have given him the all-time world record. His thumb tore at the top, which is super disappointing. The dude doubled 470. I don't think Eddie Hall could have doubled 470 when he pulled 500. And this only gets 19,000 likes. People are saying heaviest deadlift double of history. Has Jamal done more? I don't think so. Let's see what the comments said. No. Okay, and they're like, he barely locked out. Whatever. I would love to see him rip 500 keys because I know for a fact he could do it. Straps, obviously. I know for a fact he could do it. It's just insane, though, the fact that this guy's not heard of. If we go over here to open powerlifting, I'm going to break down right now how crazy this guy's numbers actually are. So first, I'm going to press on him. If we start off his career, he started competing when he was 18. It appears that this is the same meet. I don't know what was going on here, but squatted 661, benched 374, and deadlifted 640, right? So for a first meet, I would say damn, right? He weighed 215. I'm assuming he was probably natural. And from there, we jump up to his next full power meet. He's same weight. He weighs in like exactly at the weight limit. This is about a little bit over a year later. Or, no, not even a year later. Holy crap, this is only 5 months later. This dude goes from a 661 squat to a 716 squat. Only gaps 10 pounds on bench, but gets another 20 on the deadlift. So now this is a super impressive total, regardless, right? Natural or not, I'm not sure. We jump up to the time he's 21. He's 229, so he's in the 242 class, getting bigger. Squatting damn near 800, benching 440, and deadlifting 815. If I had to guess, this is probably when he went on stuff. Obviously, he's not natural if you couldn't put that together. Jump up to he's 22. I mean, he's starting to take shots at mid-8s up until he's 22, and he finally squats 900, benches 490, deadlifts 914, unheard of freaking totals. And I think at this time he was at like 4,000 followers. I've been following this guy for probably a year and 6 months. So actually, and I started following him when he had like 4,000 followers. Yeah, so probably had less than that in this, and he was totaling 2,300 pounds, right? We go up to his last meet as a junior, strongest junior of all time. He was 23 in this. He weighed in at 242, 0.3 pounds under the weight limit, squatted 970, bro. 970 pounds at 242, benched 540, deadlifted 959, and he missed at 1014 again, which is disappointing. But what's crazier about this is he set the dots world record as a junior, 23 years old junior. He set the dots world record. And at this point, after this meet, he only had like, I think it was like 13,000 followers. And he hit the dots world record. He's just beaten John Hack. Now John Hack came back, got his record back, stuff like that. But we have to say, holy crap, respect. He had the record, or he had the dots record. Now we jump another 5 months ahead to where he's competing again at Big Dogs 5. Now we see him go up to weight 265 because he's out for blood at this meet. What does he want at this meet? He wants 2606. No other way to put it. Goes 948 opener, 1014 second. That must have been tough. 1025.30 gets. Misses first bench. Probably something happened. Jumps 562, gets it. 573 benches. Bench, not a bench specialist. We could see it from the beginning. He was squatting 716 pounds and only benching 385. Not a bench specialist. Fixes his bench somehow. Benches 573. Deadlifts his opener of 948 and misses 1014 twice on a thumb tear, which would have given him the strongest, heaviest total of all time. Unfreaking heard of. If we go over here, we got to put this on male. Men and female dots are different if you didn't know that far. He's number 2 for dots. And then if we put the total, he's number 3 for total. He's the only person, like, in view that shows up at, like, out of the top 10 people, I think he's the only person that shows up in both top 10. I might be wrong on that. But maybe Andrew Haas. Andrew Haas might be the exception. But, dude, that is just freaking unheard of. And what's even crazier is, so if we go to his total, look at these monsters he's surrounded by. I mean, he took a shot to beat this 2606, and that was done by Dan Bell, who weighed 396 pounds. I mean, the one above him, 374. The one under him, Jesus Oliveira's natural, raw. I don't know, you can't compare too much to that, but you won't even see another 200-pound lifter until you get to Andrew Haas, which totaled like 100 pounds less than him, 80 pounds less than him, right? This dude is the phenom, like unfreaking heard of weight. You don't actually find someone lighter than him on this whole list until you find Yuri Belkin. And Yuri Belkin, he's got 15 dots, or I think he's got over 15 dots on this. He's got like 10 dots on his all-time best, but Yuri Belkin's got over 100K followers. This dude has 30,000 followers, and he's still unheard of. So this is the strongest guy that you've probably never heard of. I don't know what's wrong with fitness. I don't know why people aren't talking about this. Please follow him. Give him some credit. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Literally, this is the craziest phenom I've ever seen. I'd love for him to set the world record, and then hopefully one day I come and chip it. But I got to focus on one thing at a time right now. But yeah, go ahead, give him a follow. Let's try to get this guy published by some people. Like, holy crap, get this guy heard of. If anybody I've made a video on so far needs to be heard of, it's this guy right here. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Blakewendt1 signing out. Peace.